Before we find out which part of the egg produces the chick, let us travel into this 6-month-old hen. At the back end of the chicken is the reproductive tract, where the super egg heroes are made. Here we see the oviduct, the 24-hour journey, consisting of 6 levels, which our super yolks take from the ovaries of the chicken to the outside of its body. Their mission? To reach their final destiny as superhero eggs, protecting their chicks. However, before superhero eggs are formed, they start their life as super yolks. First of all, the super yolk has to escape the ovary via ovulation. The largest super yolk is the first to be released in the ovary when the follicle breaks. The ovary is where the follicles, or super yolks, are formed, and they are a source of nutrients for the developing embryo chick. After the super yolk leaves the ovaries, it enters into the funnel-shaped entrance, which we call the infundibulum. A non-fertilized egg is when the sperm does not reach the blastoderm. Fertilization is not necessary for the formation of a super egg. A fertilized egg is when the sperm reaches the blastoderm. Surprise! The chick actually does not come from the yellow or the white of the egg. Before we begin this journey, the sperm will fuse with the blastoderm in the infundibulum. The super yolk has now reached the magnum. The super yolk's mission here is to finish this level by first rotating and twisting itself to create the chalice. There are 2 twisted cords extending from opposite ends of the super yolk, holding it into the center of the egg. The super yolk has now successfully prevented itself from touching the porous shell and drying out. Next, a layer of albumin is added to the super yolk. This is the white stuff inside the egg. As the super yolk continues to rotate in the oviduct, the albumin separates into layers. These layers are called the inner thin and the firm layer, which reduces evaporation and acts as a barrier from pathogens. Then, the third layer added is the outer thin albumin, created by the addition of water. After adding the albumin layers, the super yolk has now entered the isthmus. Here, the inner and outer shell membranes are added to the yolk. These shell membranes form small crystals of calcium carbonate, which will aid in the formation of the shell and act as a barrier to bacteria and other pathogens. Moving on to the last level, the now almost fully formed superhero egg passes by the shell gland, where the rest of the calcium carbonate is added. Afterwards, the egg passes through the vagina, flips 180 degrees, and exits the hen coming out round end first via the cloaca. Mission complete! The superhero egg now has everything it needs to support the development of the chick from the blastoderm.